wild world. I hope everyone is being safe. There's people I know in places that are rioting, and I have family and friends who are in the police force, and I hope everyone is safe. And this is not a political video about anything like that. I'm not going to take the left or the right. What I am going to stand for is what Jesus Christ tells Christians to act. And even as a believer, the Bible is so rich with knowledge, and the message of Jesus can be so in depth. But what I'm here to say is the real simplicity of what God has taught us and how to act. And it's in one word: L-O-V-E. Love. And you're saying, Josh, good Lord, that's a most overused word, and you are right. It is a very overused word, an abused word, and a misused word. And for instance, in 1 John 4:16 says, so we have come to know, to believe that love that God has for us. God is love. And whoever abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him. And so you see right there, it's saying God is love. God is the author of love. In Matthew, where a follower asked Jesus, what is this? Like, what is the great law? And he says, it's love God first. That's the greatest commandment. And the second greatest commandment is love people, love your neighbor. And so you see that God has pushed love already to the top of many things, of commands and all that. And in John 13:34-35, he says, that's a new commandment I give you, that you love one another. If you love one another, all people will know that you are my disciple. God's commanded it. We've already seen that word command with the love. As Christians, we know what that word command means. It's something we're supposed to do. It's something we need to do. Love is like marriage. You need to sustain it. There's days you don't like your wife. There's days your wife doesn't like you. There's days you fight, but that commitment is that command is a commitment. That love is a commitment. A command is that commitment that we need to do that. That's how God, it says in that command, that this is how people will know that we are followers of Jesus. The scriptures even give a vast definition of God's love. And it's in 1 Corinthians 13:4-9. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. No matter if you're an atheist, you're a Muslim, you're a Hindu, you're a Wicca, you're a Native American who believes in his traditional beliefs, you can't say, I mean, I guess a nihilist could say, the end of the world as we know it, it's that these things are something we all should strive for. Imagine if that's what we all showed towards each other. In 1 John 4:8, if anyone who does not love does not know God, because God is love. As deep as the scriptures can be, and the message of Jesus, it is simplistic in how our actions should be. And the three most important things it says we need is in 1 Corinthians 13:13. The things to have are faith, hope, and love. But the greatest is love. Now, this is a call out to my churches. We've been doing so good since this COVID thing. And now we need to step it up again in a way we should have stepped up, not just decades ago, but probably a century ago, or probably longer. As the American church, we need to find ways to reach our minority brothers and just show them the word L-O-V, not in the way the world sees it, but in the way God has defined it, how God has commanded it. Church, as a body, let us figure out how to get past the white contemporary coffee shop mindset and figure out, how do we meet our brothers? If you're a church that happens to have a huge minority population, please reach out to them. Learn their language, learn their customs, love them. So I hope this, for our students, for whoever's watching, that we notice that what's going on. And these people are scared. These people, the minorities, my wife, who is a minority, has told me stories of being of racial tension. Many of my Christian brothers and sisters have said the same thing. So let's go beyond these videos. Let's go beyond Facebook. And let's start putting it out there. But remember, at a safe distance.